Here we are again. Okay, so today's lesson was science-based, I guess, talking about the life cycle, the seasons of the apple tree. Um, and I love the book that you read. I thought the very intro to your lesson, I thought that was a great introduction. We've been studying this for a couple weeks now, so it was a really nice addition to the lessons that you've been doing and I've been doing. Um, let's go through the standards here. Okay, so project-based learning, definitely that you implement projects that develop uh, interdisciplinary skills. You are incorporating different subjects. You are asking questions that make them think. Um, let's see, growing big world. Um, like we talked about things you could have talked to. You said that you thought of talking about the honeybees and things like that. We could have brought in the issue of chopping down too many trees, things like that. And you were the one that brought that up and thought, oh, I could have done this, I should have done this, which is the process that teachers go through every day. Every day after 25 years of teaching, I still say, oh, I should have done that. Oh, I could have done that. Oh, I shouldn't do that. So it was wonderful that you came up with that and said, oh, I should have done da 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 da.
Yeah.
That was great. That was great reflecting on your teaching. Applying to real world problems. The seasons and the life cycle of trees, all of that is so applicable to the kindergarten age and to the science in the world. I mean, it's just everything is very applicable and relevant to where the students are and where we live and what they're doing. So I thought that was great. Digital tools, yes. You're so cute. You're always trying to use technology. Of course, today our other teacher came and ruined it, but that was great. The kids loved it, and so I kind of jumped in just because I know you were trying to do the thing, but and it's hard to think while you're trying to fix something, but always start a song or something, maybe a song about apple trees or something where or have a scholar be the leader. The president could come up and the president could have led something or something like that, just because I know that it's hard to think to fix something while you're while they're waiting, but they waited actually very nicely. So
the kids were really good today.
They were really good. They were super good today. But so you're always doing that, and it's fabulous. I love that you just jump right in. Literacy across the curriculum, like we talked about, kindergarten is all literacy.
Yeah.
It's talking, it's listening, it's speaking, it's finding words and sounds, it's literature, it's phonograms, it's everything having to do with literacy. So every time you get up to teach, you're always aware of all the different areas of literacy that you're teaching and presenting and having them participate in and stuff like that. So that's always great. Interdisciplinary themes. Like I said earlier, you incorporated art, you incorporated writing. You made it also for different levels. The scholars who needed to copy the words, the seasons copied. Those who wanted to go on their own and try to sound them out, they did that. Others went really for the challenge of writing the sentence on the back, and there were a good handful of scholars who did that. That was wonderful. I thought so you incorporated that, science, language arts, literacy, writing, art, all into the lesson, which was nice. Having them listen, having them talk, having them write, changing seats, different ways to keep them actively moving and change up what you're doing. But what my favorite part was your guided practice worksheet was different than your independent practice worksheet. And I love that they just weren't looking up to copy what you did, but they had to really figure out the four seasons and what they look like. They could look at yours as a reference, but it wasn't the same as theirs. So I loved that. It made them think.
Some of them struggled with it.
They did
a little bit.
Some of them, but not many.
No, most
a couple
of them got
it.
it.
Just kind of, and they were thinking and thinking, but they made them think. And then they asked their neighbors. So that was wonderful.
It was fun to watch.
Yeah, it was really fun. So so well done, and you just
Thank you.
You're learning and you're growing so much every day, and
I
I'm
hope
just
so.
super excited for you. So
Well, thank you so much.
well done.
Yay.